So, oh, this is heavy too, but it's concerning the some of the resurrections that I've seen. Um, as they occurred, and now I was just on a riverbank, and this was at the time that God's Spirit put me into a trance, like, and stomped my foot on the ground and killed that thing. When I looked into the footprint, there was a frog crawling out, dying. This thing, Okay, but when I got there, I was kind of in a spiritual trance, or fully in the spirit, as they say, and Christ was there with me, and he said, you're standing right now, you're standing on a dead body. And I looked down, and there was just sand, and I go, no, I'm not. And he pulled me even further into the spirit, and started to show me the lives of each person. And now this was an area where there was like 3 separate openings onto the river, and there were remains of fires, and there was actually a house that was knocked over onto its side and in the river too. And anyway, I guess they had been killing people and cremating them there, so that there would be no remains to find. And so as he resurrected each one of these people, they would come up and in the spirits, and they would talk about their lives. And one of them, it was so horrible. One of them was even a little baby that these people had cut off its hand and attached some kind of Hot Wheels toy or toy car to his stump of his arm. And this house had something to do with the 1983 Star Trek satellite, and I saw newspapers that were saying that there was in the spirit, I saw like newspapers that were saying that they had found Star Trek memorabilia all inside of this house. But as far as that Anderson frog, this was what stopped their ability to use the internet for what they wanted or whatever. It was really horrific what they had done to these people, but this child was resurrected, and then he comes out and he starts laughing hysterically, and he's like, I am your charges, now I am your charges, he keeps saying. And and he flew about for a while, going from car to car, like shouting different things. And then he was like, I would hear him at this angle, right behind my ear, about 33 degrees. And he was, I don't know, it was crazy, because he was going around shouting things at cars, and then he would come back, and then he started repeating things that I was saying, and it was really funny. He made me laugh. Really cool person. And then there was another woman that was wearing a camouflage jacket, and I saw her in the spirit, was sitting on a seat while there was a fire going, and she was describing how she hated all men, and was now her and her friend were now in the Lesbian Strike Force 5, and her spirit, I suppose, was resurrected too. It was really insane. But this all happened like around the same time. I know I sent you guys a letter for the first part, and whatever. This is the only thing I can do to tell you about it, right? So until next time.